Yes, boss. You see the topic and what it is we talking about, right? Anybody can be a prize if they have value to them, right? If you never heard of that before, I'm going to break that down. So, you know how you hear some people say in modern times like, oh, men are the prize. Then you'll hear some women say, oh no, we're the prize. Here's the deal. Anybody can be a prize if they have value to them, right? Now, I'm going to break that down because some people look at value in like a material aspect. Like, do you have money? Do you have cars? Like worldly things. You get what I'm saying? There's different ways that people can grade value, but I'm going to be real. It's just like when people say high value man or high value woman. It kind of blends in with that, and I'm going to break that down as well, right? When you hear somebody say high value man, it has nothing to do with money or materials, bro. I'm going to break that down real quick, and I'm going to dive back into what I'm talking about. High value man is like a person who has principles and morals. You get what I'm saying? Like original principles and morals. Like, you know how some people don't have any ethics? They'll steal from whoever, rob from whoever, and then pretend like they're solid or they're real. No. A person who's high valued or a high value man stands for core rules, and they're not going to break, bend, or fold for anything that's going to intervene with that, whether it's money, anything along those lines. You get what I'm saying? They have principles, like strong ethics about them. You get what I'm saying? And they stand on that. That's a person that cannot be broken or moved from their morals, whether it's money or whatever. They could have as little as possible. It doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? It's just rules and principles. Money is something that has nothing to do with that. You get what I'm saying? Money cannot buy those type of principles, rules, or ethics. You get what I'm saying? That's a solidified person. That's my definition of a high value man, right? Get off of that now. Now, when you hear people say, I'm the prize or whatever the case may be, here's the deal. You have to have value. So I'm going to break down what value means, right? Based on Google. Value means considering someone or something to be important, beneficial, have a high opinion of. You get what I'm saying? And another verb for that is basically something that's held in high regards. So here's the deal. When you have value, apply that to what the real world has to offer. So example, you're a person who knows how to work, hold down a job. You get what I'm saying? You're a person who doesn't ask for much. You're more of an asset than a liability. That's truly value, dog. You get what I'm saying? You're going to have to go through different types of options in life, weigh out things to make sure it fits you and your lifestyle. But a person who truly has value is an asset, dog. They're not going to be a liability. They're not somebody who's going to bring you down or cause turmoil. They have true value. You get what I'm saying? We're not perfect, but at the end of the day, a person who has value is a person who it's a win-win. Not saying it's always going to be a win-win situation, but the odds fall in a better favor for you to rock with that person versus a person who's a liability. So I'm going to give you another example and split the difference. Let's say you have a dude who's always getting into trouble, in and out of jail, always on BS, right? Then you have another dude who's quiet, you go to work, handle his business, come home. Some people would look at, well, people, when I say females, some females, take it as a resonate, right? Some females will look at that dude as, oh, you're boring, you're this, you're that. Then some females will look like, oh, this dude over here, he lit, he getting into trouble, he in and out, this, that, and the third. No, you have to understand the difference between an asset and a liability. The person that's always in and out of jail, in and out of prison is more of a liability. You have to spend time with them on lawyer fees, phone calls, all of these type of things, commissary, right? In and out of jail, back and forth, roller coaster your emotions, right? Versus a person who's calm, chill, whatever the case may be. It's like they're not causing you stress in your life. You have to understand this. There are certain people who are programmed to certain things and they're accustomed to it, like the drama and the negativity, and they believe that that's a norm versus a person who always lives in peace. And it's like, yo, peace peace of mind is everything. You can't put a price on that. You get what I'm saying? But a person who's constantly causing havoc, causing problems, I'm gonna be real, that's a person you can't really label as valuable. You get what I'm saying? You're a liability. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna break that down in another way, right? Let's say you're a person you do music, or you have a big name in business. Let's say you do hair, right? Perfect. You got two friends, right? You have one that's quiet, then you have one that's rowdy with it. You get what I'm saying? When it comes time for you to go and do these big hair gigs and you have to meet these celebrities and all of that, who's the person you're gonna have right by your side? The person that's a liability, who can probably get into trouble, embarrass you, dirty your face, or the person who's peaceful and calm? You get what I'm saying? It's a tale of two halves. You have to understand the difference between liabilities and values. You get what I'm saying? People who have value, they're not gonna cost you more than what it is that you can afford. I'm gonna slow that down for you. People of value aren't gonna cost you more than you can afford. Example why I say that: because a person who has value, a person who has all of these type of great characteristics, they have some form of a consciousness, some form of a thinking. You get what I'm saying? Why would I put my friend in jeopardy or be a liability to them when this situation means the most to them doing hair and putting themselves out there, versus a person who's a liability, who's probably reckless, a hothead, cause problems wherever you go, always burning bridges with people. Oh, this person's the problem. Like a victim mindset. You can't have that person along with you, because eventually that person can poke a hole in the boat that you're in and sink that shit. You get what I'm saying? Whether intentionally or unintentionally, because of the fact that they're a person who's reckless, they're a hothead, they're a liability, i.e. their value is kind of down, dog, unless they change their ways or they're willing to change. You get what I'm saying? You have to understand the difference between certain things, right? Value has nothing to do with money, dog. I'm gonna say that again. Value has nothing to do with money. Money is materialistic. Money comes and goes. Value is something that you should have instilled in you. You know how they said there's certain things you can't teach? That's just something you already gotta have. Like, are you a loyal person? Do you know what loyalty is? You get what I'm saying? Some people, they don't know loyalty. That's not something that they have instilled in them. That's something they'd have to probably get over time. But there are some things with people, it's just instantly grounded into them. It's like it's embedded in them. You feel me? Like, example, let's say you waking up in the morning and making your bed. That's like automatic for you. You feel me? That's embedded in you. Regardless, I'm going to get up and make my bed. That's just something that's instilled in you. It's rooted in you. Versus a person who probably like, I don't want to make my bed. I'm not making up my bed. I do it whenever it is that I want. That's just a tale of two halves. It's just an example what I'm using it for. But you have to split the difference. Value, once again, has nothing to do with money. It has more so to deal with principles, values, having being an asset more than a liability. You get what I'm saying? That's where value comes into play. But at the end of the day, always remember that a person can be of value whether male or female. That's really what the truth is. It just depends on what that person brings to the table, how much baggage they have, what is it they have going on. Everybody has their own problems, bro. Everybody has different type of things going on for themselves in life. But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that they don't have value. You get what I'm saying? A person who's a liability, in my honest opinion, they're a liability, bro. Not saying they can't have value, but it's hard to see your value when you have a lot of liabilities. You get what I'm saying? Example, you could be a person who, you're a good person, this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, you just got too much shit going on. You get what I'm saying? Always got all type of drama, like people putting you in drama. You got to clear yourself away from that. You feel me? These little things will kind of help, like, how can I say, bring down your value in a way, because it's like you could be known for something, but then people know, oh yeah, I know this person is this, that, and the third, but they got this, that, and the third around them, or they have these type of people around them. When they get away from those type of people who I got all these problems and troubles, then I can see a little bit of difference. You get what I'm saying? But you have to understand that there's different factors that brings up your value and brings down your value. You get what I'm saying? You just got to learn what it means to be a person who's really driven, really focused, want something for yourself, and understand that there's different factors in life that can ruin opportunities for you, different factors that can hinder you from other opportunities, or at the same time, different factors that can block you from you get what I'm saying? It's like you just got to play chess with it, dog. Example, I'll give you another example. Let's say you play football, right? This is something common, dog. I've seen this a lot with a lot of people I went to school with that could ball, like really play football. I know people who could play football, but they was out in the streets at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Not whether it may be by choice that, yo, I gotta be out here, or I'm doing this to make sure I can take care of my football career. You get what I'm saying? It's different things around that. But what I'm saying is, these are little factors that can kind of block you from your chances. You get what I'm saying? Or things really happening for you. Not saying you won't have value because you're out there in the streets. That's not the point. What I'm saying now in this aspect is little things that can block you from getting to the next level. You get what I'm saying? Just because you're caught up in a certain situation doesn't mean that you don't have value, dog. You get what I'm saying? You may be around certain people, around certain things that may hide who you are and your value, but that doesn't mean you don't have value. You get what I'm saying? Value, as I stated, is based on who you are as a person, the principles, morals, all of that. It has nothing to do with money, dog. Once you separate yourself from things that don't really mean you know well, you up your value, dog. You get what I'm saying? That's just what it is I want to break down for you. With that being said, remember this. Words can help you, they can hurt you, but here on my channel I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion, nobody's a loser, man. Check me out, bro. In this life, nobody is perfect, you feel me? We all have our problems, we all have our struggles, but at the end of the day, just remember this. Whether man or woman, you can have value, dog. That's not saying, oh, I'm a man, you're the woman, you're not the prize. Who told you that? That's a lie. You get what I'm saying? There are women who are out here who are prizes. You get what I'm saying? Just like there are men out here who are prizes. But what you have to understand is that value has nothing to do with money. Money comes and goes. Values and principles is something that's already instilled in you. That doesn't come and go. You get what I'm saying? That being said, it's your boy 444. Peace.